Afternoon and welcome to today's Removing the Liberal Blindfold for the July the 29th. This month is almost over, folks. I was looking through the Albuquerque Journal this morning, and in the opinion section came this one, and it was written by Fareed Zakaria, and his headline is "Trump Setting Us Up for an Election Day Nightmare." Okay, before I read any of this moronic piece of junk that Mr. Zachariah wrote, he is setting the stage for the Democrats, claiming that President Trump, when he loses the election, will not leave the White House. First off, it's the Democrats who have been doing that kind of thing. When George Bush won the election, Al Gore did recount after recount after recount of the Florida primary, which won Trump the election. And after about 4 recounts, he finally gave in. But after that, almost every time that the Democrats talked about President Bush, he was an illegitimate president because he didn't win the election. We've got the same thing going now with President Trump. They're all saying he is an illegitimate president because he didn't win the election. He did. And they keep going on this because they failed at their attempts to do the Russian collusion thing, then the impeachment thing, and they're still going on the stuff that they're trying to push on him. But this one here, Fareed starts out and it says, "We should not be shocked by Donald Trump's admission in an interview with Chris Wallace that he might not accept the results of the November election. After all, he said that before the 2016 election, he said that before the 2016 election as well. Yet the situation now is far more dangerous. For months, Trump has been unleashing forces that come November could cause tens of millions of Americans to be convinced the election was rigged." I can't read any more of this liberal moron's idiocy. This whole idea that President Trump, who has been doing everything that he can for this nation since he has been in office, and he's actually did more for the United States than Obama did with help all the way in his 8 years. Trump has been doing this all alone. There's been very few people who have helped him, but he has gotten more done in the 3.5 years that he's been in office than Obama did in 8 years. And even if Obama had gone 16 years, he still would not have been able to do as much as President Trump has done for this nation. Yet the Democrats are now doing their hysterical conspiracy theories that come November, when Trump loses, he will get the National Guard to help keep him in the White House. No, folks, that is a Democrat ploy. That is not something a Republican would do. Republicans, I remember an election where a Republican actually lost, and he lost by such a slim margin that it would not have been a far stretch to call for a recount of the election. But he didn't do it. He conceded and graciously bowed out. Something the Democrats can't do. And they still are not doing it from 2016, for crying out loud. They have done everything they can to destroy this nation, and then after it does something to the economy, which was really going good there for a while, after all of this crap that the Democrats have constantly pushed, they're blaming Trump for it. And now to remove the liberal blindfold here, folks, we have got to realize that the Democrats are the ones who push all of this stuff. They don't like America as it was founded. They don't like the Constitution as it was written. They don't like anything that is American. And the fact that people are now starting to stand up and face them down, they don't like this one bit. And I know that Governor Grisham here in New Mexico has now doubled down on her mask thing, even though there is medical science now that masks are not good for you, and they will hurt you, and they will shut down your immune system. But no, because of these Democrats, we have to keep our masks on. And they're now applauding Trump because Trump has put on a mask. Whoopie doopie. He shouldn't have done that in the first place. I still am one who will not wear a mask. And if in order to go into Walmart I have to put one on, but as soon as I get in there I pull it down below my nose so I can actually breathe the air instead of breathing my own CO2 and carbon dioxide back into my body. I won't do that because I'm not going to be one of these lemmings who, when this next virus comes through, is going to hit me and take me down, because it won't. My immune system is going to be working. And that's the thing that we have got to realize here. People have got to start standing up to the governors, to the legislators, to the Democrats and the Republicans who will not follow what is going on. They don't have control over us. We, the people, are their bosses. And they seem to have forgotten this mess. And I am sick and tired, and I know a lot of other people are sick and tired of being told what to do by people who have no clue. This whole idea, the Antifa and Black Lives Matter now, this is changing this whole nation. The only reason why it's changing the nation is because the media is going along with all these little advertisements saying, Black Lives Matter, join the movement, woohoo! No, that is something that is just as racist as anything that has ever come down the pike. And they are helping to ruin this nation along with the Democrats, the liberals, and some of the left-leaning Republicans. Come November, I am going to go and vote. I will not do a mail-in vote. I will vote. And if I have to go back to Indiana to do it, I will do it. This is ridiculous. The Democrats are doing everything they can to steal this coming election, but they're trying to blame Trump for doing the same thing, and he's not. God bless America. God bless our troops. And as always, as a friend of mine used to always say, we will not be ruled. And that is, unless we allow it. Have a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow.